Hey, how are you? We got Chantal on the menu tonight. Apparently there's tea about the dad or whatever. The Salah's dad. That's like what everybody's talking about right now. Yeah. Um so the friend. Okay, so I'm gonna go back a little bit. At the beginning of the Kuwait Middle East season, when Chantal first got out there, Salah had this friend named Alla, Alaa, I think is how it's spelled. He was like a real big guy, and Chantal and him kind of butted heads, and they didn't really get along. And Chantal was like, "Oh yeah, he wants me." Like, like she does with most men, like, oh, they want me, like they can't have me, like just like stupid shit, like saying like that. And then like she was calling him fat ass. Like they like didn't get along, and like she and that wife, she and the husband's, sorry, she and Alla's wife like didn't get along or whatever. And then she came on here and she like posted pictures of the wife and was like, "Oh, look, this like ugly fat bitch. Look how disgusting." And like when she was in the Middle East, like that was like a big no-no. Like you can't do that. So he was like, "Bitch, like I'll get you arrested. Like how dare you? Like this isn't North America where you can like come online and say whatever you want about people. Like I'll get you for this." So she deleted it all, and then that Alla guy, he like wanted revenge or whatever. So he like teased Girl World and was like, "Hey, I'll tell you guys whatever you want to know about Salah's relationship with her. Like, I'll let you have the tea." But he was like kind of gatekeepy about it. He was like, "I'll let you guys know what you want, but you have to pay for it." And everyone was kind of like, ugh, like everybody kind of got the ick. Um, but he was trying to make some money, and he was like, "Yeah, so I want my YouTube account to get 1,000 subscribers, and I want to be monetized. And once I'm monetized, I'll tell you guys whatever you want." And he got his 1,000 subscribers, and people were like real into it, wanted to hear him out and everything. But I don't know. I mean, he said some things that we still reference today. Like, he told us about like how Chantal paid Salah $9,000 to be able to go over there and be married to him and stuff. Um, he told us various things about Salah's family, like the dad and stuff. So basically, he has risen from the ashes, and he has more to say. He has said some more stuff about Salah and Chantal lately, and like she's all pissy about it. But like every time that he comes around and has stuff to say, like Chantal gets all mad. I saw this on Twitter earlier today, so I'm gonna pull this up on the big screen over here. This is like a summarized version of everything that has been going on with that friend and like what he's been saying about Chantal lately. So let me maximize this, and I'll just go through it one by one. So if you guys remember, I want to say maybe like April or May of last year. It might was it April or May? It was like March, April, or May of 2025. Okay, Chantal and Salah went to a local park in Kuwait, and they found this cat there. And Chantal was like, "Ah, it's so cute. I love it so much. I want to keep it." And everyone was like, "You can't just like pick random cats off the street and say like this is mine now. Like that, you're not allowed to do that." So a bunch of people told on her and contacted this animal advocacy program in Kuwait called Pause Kuwait. And basically, Pause Kuwait found Chantal's channel. They were disgusted by it. They found out everything that happened with the cat, and they were like going to go after them legally. And the whole reason why they went to Syria at the time, we were speculating, was because of this. So the notes here say that Salah did actually leave Kuwait because there was a lawsuit pending against him, and if he was in Kuwait, he would have had to deal with this. And they didn't really have much information about Salah or Chantal, and they were trying to build their case, so they reached out to people that were linked to them or knew them. So they were talking to Allah about this lawyer, and the lawyer from Pause Kuwait asked Allah if he knew about animal rights abuse and asked about if they were really married. Whether or not Chantal and Salah are actually married has been a very highly debated topic since the very beginning. Chantal claims that they've been married since the very beginning and that they're not living in sin and everything that they're doing is legal and blah, blah, blah. I and a lot of other people in the community have never bought this. I don't think that they're married. And like, if they are married, like, what does that mean? Like married in whose eyes? Like who's recognizing your marriage? Like, she's saying that they got married in Kuwait, but like, he's not a Kuwaiti citizen. And I mean, she's just like, some random quarter-ton woman from Canada. Like, in what court, in whose eyes is this marriage being recognized? So Allah went on to say that they ended up leaving one of their first apartments that they were in Kuwait because they were illegally cohabitating and people found out about it. And that's like a big no-no. Like, a man and a woman can't live together like that if they're not married in Kuwait. And during their time in Kuwait, they did move around a lot. I think they had like 3 or 4 apartments. I mean, when she originally got there, he was like living in like what looked to be like a dorm room. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, maybe like a college dorm. And then they moved, and then they had the one with the pool. And then they had the one with like the gym in the apartment complex that was like right by the beach. I think that they had 3 places. I want to say that they had 3 places total. But they ended up, allegedly, they had to leave the first apartment because they weren't married and they found out about it. I already knew this. Salah quit his job to film and appear on video with Chantal. So I knew that. He was working. Oh my God, what was he doing? It was just like some random, ordinary, like very non-exciting job. But they're claiming, well, I mean, why would he continue to work though? I mean, if she was going to come over there and support him, why would he go over there, and why would he wanted to reap the benefits. Like, if he had to live with this monstrosity, it's like, well, I don't want to work. Like, you pay for the rent, you take care of me, like, whatever. Another random little note here is Allah. Someone inquired about Allah if his family knew that Chantal called them all inbred dogs and was talking shit on them. I highly doubt it, because I don't think that any of them are on YouTube, and I don't think that they're watching Chantal's channel. I don't know if any of them... I don't know if any of them are like well versed in Girl World antics. I mean, the one, like, out of all of them, the only one who really like interacts with Girl World or says anything about this is the friend Allah. So I mean, I don't know if Salah's family like is able to even comprehend like Chantal's presence online, and this says like, they're like, oh, like if anything happens to me, it was them, shit like that. But the thing that like is on everybody's minds right now is the dad or whatever, because apparently the dad is the key to whether or not Chantal gets to be over there, because clearly the dad doesn't want anything to do with Chantal, but I mean, that's his son. And something about like, it being back to school, and the dad has a job in academia in Kuwait where he works with like the education material. Like he decides on like what the curriculum might be for like certain grade levels of Kuwait. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know the specifics, but people are speculating that if she's going to go back sometime in September, that's usually when back to school is, like late August, September. So she's going to go and stay with him in Syria for maybe like a couple months or whatever while he's in Kuwait, because allegedly that dad lives in Kuwait and Syria. He spends time in both. Chantal has told us that the dad is sick. Salah's dad is sick, but that just might be a convenient excuse for Salah to want to get away. Like, if he ever doesn't want to do anything or if he needs to get away from her, he's probably like, oh, well, my dad's sick, so you can't really use that against me. And then, he continued to make fun of her. No wonder Chantal can't live in the family home. I think the dad's demanding that. I mean, he's probably like such an embarrassment to the family, because Salah's sister, from what we know, is like, she's like very accomplished. She's a pharmacist. Like she's a family. Like she's a working woman. And I mean, like, then there's like bumfuck Salah, who like, can't hold a job, can't provide for himself, seeks out 500-pound women on Tinder to move to the Middle East and convert to Islam to try to take care of him financially. I mean, they're probably they're probably embarrassed of him, in all honesty. But the opportunity for him to be taken care of is really few and far between, because I don't think that this is really the society or culture where there are opportunities for women to take care of men. I think that really, no, I mean, because like, if you're a man that wants to be taken care of, I mean, yeah, like, your wife could work, your wife could provide for you, or like if you were gay, like, your partner could take care of you. But like, I mean, in this situation in the Middle East, like, you can't be gay. And then, like, that's not a thing. Like, that's not a thing where like the woman provides for the family. It's just not a thing. So for you to be wanting to be taken care of, like, you need to change the dynamic up. And I think that's why he wants to get out of that side of the world. So he wants to be a sugar baby. Yeah, really. He's a man, so they'll probably still want to baby him. Who wants to baby him, you mean? I don't think that dad wants to baby him. I feel like, if anything, maybe like a mom would want to baby their son, but the mom's dead. He wants to be a trophy husband. Yeah, he has a very high opinion of himself. Like, he thinks that he's entitled to like more. He's entitled to other people's money. Like, we see the way that he speaks to women. Like, I think in his mind, like, what would be best is like if he could get in like a sub-dom pay pig relationship, because the way that he was talking to Kybella in the Poopgate messages from December 2023 was, he's very much so like, I'm your god, I'm the man, like, you'll take care of me, like, I'm going to dominate you, I'm going to, like, it's, I don't know. So like, I think in his mind he has like this like weird kink fetish fully realized, where he gets with a woman that isn't in his culture that can take care of him, and then like he like makes them convert or whatever, because Chantal's always like, oh yeah, he wants me to convert, he wants me to start wearing the hijab, like he wants me to cover up my skin, like he's into like religious domination, like, because if you remember from those text messages, he was telling her like, oh yeah, like, I want you to wear your Christian cross necklace so I can put my balls on them, like, I want to climax on your Bible, I want to show you that my God is the real God. Like, it was like really weird shit. But I think that that's what he wants. Like, he wants like a pay pig, like a sub. And I mean, like, Chantal's like stupid and desperate enough to go along with that. And here we are like 4 years later. So it's like a very tricky situation. It's like there's a lot of layers to this. He's trying to make a very impossible scenario be reality. And it's just like, I don't know. But he's obviously found his cash cow in Chantal. Chantal's given him tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars over the past 4.5 years. So it's gross. An actual pig, yeah. And then remember the one time Chantal was like, no, he actually does like me. Because, like, they're not allowed to eat meat or whatever. Or not meat. They're not allowed to eat pork. And Chantal was like, well, he's not allowed to eat pork in his culture. So maybe he wants to fuck a pig. Like, she's insane. She I mean, we know this, though. Like, I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know. So let's take a look at some footage of some of this stuff. Like, she's all pissy about it. She's like seriously like fucking livid that all of this has been resurfaced again, because anytime that friend Alla comes out and talks, like, she gets so fucking mad, and it's hilarious. Oh god.
Watch out, fucking, like, they're so like dumb. I can't. Hey, Mango. Thank you, Mango. Like, even if you weren't legally married, so what? I just don't get it. Yeah, like, so, oh, she's lying about being married. Like, what is that? How does that impact your life?
Well, it impacts everything because you're lying about the marriage, and like you going over there and everything, like, that's not allowed. Like in like Islam, like that culture, like that's not a thing. Like, you going over there and being the side piece. I mean, we know, Chantal, we know that you're the whole damn entree. But like this whole like, I'm gonna go over there and support him, but like not be married to him, like, that's not allowed. And like, if people can use that against you in girl world, they will. So we're going to take a look at some abbreviated, abridged content, courtesy of Barbecue Chillin'. As always, guys, I do encourage you to check out the channels that we do pull content from. They do a really nice job at kind of putting everything together and making it into a nice little neat package for us to take a look at. So I do encourage you to check out Barbecue Chillin'. They've been in the community as long as I have, probably longer even. And they have a lot of fun little compilations. So I do encourage you guys to check out their channels directly. But let's take a look at this video from earlier today that they uploaded titled Foodie Beauty's Fake Marriage Exposed by Alla and Admits to Want Revenge. She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap.
The same curve. I always run over that.
Respectable girl.
Keep it on. Stop the dog. Stop the dog. Keep it on. Wow.
Wow. Wonton woman.
Here I go again to Syria to see my husband and my cat daughter, Julia.
This is why we need the data centers. Guys, build the data centers. Build all of them. Use all of the Earth's resources. Use all of the electricity. Use it all. Burn the whole world down so that we can all use AI. So that Chantal can make this.
My cat BG is coming with me. Hopefully we'll be reunited.
Who the fuck is this? Seriously, who are these people? First of all, who's he? He does not have this like salt and pepper temples like daddy look going on to him at all. Chantal, this is maybe half of you. I don't know who the fuck these people are, but this isn't Foodie Beauty and Salah.
as a family again. Just think of all of the olives, all of the delicious olives.
Hello! Hi, guys!
She made hamburger helper. She didn't say anything new in this video. She basically only said that she's going to go to Syria with the cat. That is so unfortunate that she's going to be able to take that cat. Like, oh my god. That's going to be a nightmare. I mean, she can barely haul herself across the world to get over there. Now that she's responsible for a cat too, this is not going to go well. Oh, look, whatever this fucking food needs. Look, she needs to pour cheese on top of it. Look at her mason jar full of Coke. That was worth 100 gallons of water, to be honest. Well, we know that you're pro AI, Brian. Gingerbread, hello there. Attendance tax. Tell me your favorite thing about me. I like that you're willing to get up and move. And that you're willing to travel, because a lot of people just kind of don't do anything and don't go anywhere. And you moved across the country. I don't know much else about you, Ginger. Wanderlust, hey. I get to stay the whole time tonight. Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Thank you, Wanderlust. I appreciate you. We had 5 gifted memberships come in from Smile Y. Thank you for expanding the community, Smile Y. I would ask why, but I'd imagine the answer would be smile. Thank you so much. Guys, can we get smiley emojis on YouTube? Thank you, Smile. Scootin' and eatin'.
Who do you think you are? Look at you packing on the kgs. Right before we travel. You're gonna cost Mom an arm and a leg. Yeah, we gotta go.
You're gonna cost Mom an arm and a leg. Chantal, if your diabetes is any more uncontrolled, you're gonna cost yourself an arm and a leg. Amputated beauty. Look at her face. Like, think back to the AI thing I just had up on the screen. And then, like...
Look at you packing on the kgs. Right before we travel.
Like, these... No. Like, you're a catfish. You're like a huge catfish. Neve from MTV Catfish would be appalled.
You're gonna cost Mom an arm and a leg. Yeah, we gotta go get the carrier.
BG needs groomed. Well, she's probably thinking to herself, well, if we're going to Syria, then this cat needs to learn how to shed, because it's going to be hot as fuck over there. And you think that she's going to pay to get that cat groomed? You're high. Drinking a watermelon.
A rotting potato. I swear. Look at it's uncanny. Thank you. Did you like my song, Positive J? I'm going to be using a lot of AI songs now. And they're not from Time Spoken. Things got a little bit scarier for me because I'm probably going to have to rely on 100% on Salah to support me there while I'm there because it's going to be hard to access money there.
If she lost an arm and a leg, imagine how much weight she'd lose. I know, but she would still just be in, like, as worse of a situation health-wise. Yeah, she would lose a lot of weight, technically. I mean, like, but honestly, I mean, if she were to lose her, like, she doesn't really use them anyway. Especially her legs. Like, if I was Chantal and I had to be, like, if someone had, like, a gun to my head and they were like, hey, pick one, arm or a leg, like, and I was Chantal, I'd probably say leg. Because, she doesn't really move. I mean, she needs her hands to eat. But the legs, I mean, she's always seated.
That's for sure. And my kick payouts probably won't work. It'll probably just accumulate in my account until I get back to a country like Canada or... So
you're so fucking stupid, Chantal. So what is she going to do? She's going to take like a few $1,000s or whatever she can, and she's going to convert it into Syrian currency and live off of that. And any money that she makes on YouTube or Kick in the meantime, it won't be able to get direct. Well, it will probably get direct deposited. Because, I mean, her bank account still will exist. She just won't have access to it. Well, what happened? What happened to the friend that was able to access it in Lebanon and then bring it over to Syria? You are, I mean, like this is crazy. This is crazy that we're even considering this. She's going to put her finances in the hands of a random person that is going to act as a middleman to bring it over to her in Syria. That would be like that seriously would be like going up to a random person in the grocery store and say, "Hello, here's my accounting and routing number. Every month I would like you to come into my country and give this to me." Like, you are just so fucking stupid, just asking to be scammed.
Everything I earn from now until then, I'll just bring cash. It's a cash system. But Salah said it's fine. I mean, if we don't have rent, what else do I need to worry about there? My bills in Canada, I can pay from my bank account. I don't think the guy is available to do the money runs anymore.
Your bills from... What bills in Canada are you taking care of while you're living over there? I literally can't think of any. Like, what would you need to take care of?
And Lebanon right now is a war zone.
For people who don't know, the last time she was in Syria, they had a guy go to Lebanon that can get cash for her because there was an ATM there. Yeah, they had some type of middleman. Like, that would bring it over or whatever. It's just a fucking crazy situation. Like, so stupid. Taxes. Oh, do we really think that Chantal's going out of her way to pay taxes while she's in Syria? I mean, she's so far in the hole. Gingerbread, thank you for 8 months. Can't believe it's been 8 months. Your content comforts me when I'm low and I love being here. Husband working nights, so your videos help a lot. Well, I'm so glad that I can function as your comfort content creator. Thank you, Gingerbread. That's the highest form of compliment. Thank you. City of Thieves, thank you for 2 years. Hey, Jordy, how you? Who's the co-host? What beverage is nearby? Asking the absolute most. Happy Monday. The beverage that's pretty much always nearby is water and the strawberry acai mixture from Starbucks that I like to make. The co-host this evening is Lulu the pig as a giraffe figurine wearing a Jordy necklace. This was sent to me in the P.O. box maybe a month or 2 ago. This is my only Lulu the Pig figurine. I don't have Lulu the Pig, but I liked the giraffe so much that someone went out of their way to show me such great kindness and send me this Lulu the Pig dressed up as a giraffe figurine wearing a necklace that says Jordy on it. I love it. But yes, this is our co-host this evening. Thank you so much, Thieves. Happy Monday. SJ, hi. Did you get my package yet? I have to send you photos on tweet that go along with it. I haven't gotten any notifications that there are pending packages. I haven't been to the P.O. box in like 10 days. If you're saying that you sent something, I can go though. But normally I get a notification, but I haven't seen anything. But if you're saying you sent it, then yeah, I'll go look. Can I speak? Hey. My favorite thing you've ever said in a Chantal stream was, "Ma'am, you can't be 500 pounds here." I quote it all the time. She can't be. I mean, that applies to a lot of situations. There are a lot of situations in life where you just cannot be 500 pounds. Thank you. Can I speak?
No, we're living together in another house, but he's going to be going back and forth because his business is out of his family house. Lebanon, blah, no.
His business is out of his family's house. You're so fucking stupid.
There's still some. I don't like Hamburger Helper anymore. Fucking gross. Yeah, but I can't just go to...
Tag yourself. I'm the crumb on her forehead. I'm the Victor Crumb on her forehead right here. What are you guys? His business is out of his dad's house, so he has to go back and forth. So Chantal's gonna live by herself in a random residence in Syria. And he's going to come and visit. Well, I guess that gets rid of the whole issue of the you guys can't live together, you're not married thing. It's like, oh, well, we're not living together. He's just visiting.
Jordan, every time I need money, it's like not that easy. No, it won't be a large amount of cash. It won't be a large amount because I don't have large amounts.
Yeah, you don't have any fucking money. All the money that Chantal has made in the past year, it's gone right back out. right back out to food, right back out to rent, right back out to just like the cookies, like just stupid shit. She doesn't have much money. I mean, honestly, like Chantal's net worth, it is in the negatives, but like her cash that she probably has on hand, she might have like a few $1,000s.
Money laundering. Imagine the pot you're gonna build up. Yeah, and it'll be going on debts. But I'd like to pay my debts off. Like, that's a good thing for me. I want to be
I like to pay my debts off. You're so fucking stupid. Who are you, Tywin Lannister? A foodie beauty always pays her debts. Shut the fuck up. Chantal, you owe like tens of thousands of dollars to the Canadian government. I'm sure that you owe other people money too. I like to pay my debts off. Okay. Is that why for a few years you were spending all your money on blow and all your money on rent? Someone else's rent, not even your own rent. Someone else's rent, cigarettes, you bought him an iPad. I mean, how much fucking money have you spent on fast food over the years? God damn. I like to pay my debt. Like, shut up.
free for the love of BG. For our future. No, you can't use credit cards there either. I may as well just cut them the fuck up. Because
yeah, where are they gonna swipe at your ass? Yeah, there's no credit cards in Syria. I mean, in case you haven't noticed, take a look around. It's fucking like bombs and shit have recently gone off. Like, it's like a war-torn country, limited infrastructure. No, they don't have the debit card system over there. You get electricity for like, what, a few hours a day?
in Syria, you can't just go to an ATM. They don't have any. And you can't just go to an embassy. They don't have any. And you can't just use your credit card. They don't have any. At the airport, I think they have an ATM there, yeah. But I don't know if I can use it. Last time, we weren't able to use it to get my money out, so I don't think so. It makes me nervous, but at the same time, I know that Salah will take care of me.
Oh my god, the crumb moved. She moved me. Now I'm like front and center. I'm very nervous, but I'm confident that Salah will take care of me. She wants to be a protected housewife in the worst way. Chantal has like such a distorted view on like what a woman should be. It's so twisted that she is doing the dumbest decision making possible to try to put herself in the position to which she can be a protected trad wife. I'm confident he'll take care of me. She needs to brush that cat so bad. The woman who barely bathes is not going to take care of something else.
You know, it's not expensive to stay there. And, like, I do plan on...
They're not allowed to spend one night together if they're not married. If authorities find out, they could end up in prison. Like, you know that old saying, like, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Like, Chantal ending up in a Syrian prison, that might be the most hilarious thing. I mean, I wouldn't wish that on her, and like, I'm never going to be someone that's like, yeah, I hope Amber Lynn gets demonetized. Yeah, take Chantal off of YouTube. Yeah, like, put him in prison. Like, I'm never going to advocate for that, because ultimately I want them around so that they can continue to the shit show that I can cover. So I'm not going to hope that or wish that on them, but it would be funny. She hates women even more so than the average man. Oh, hates women. Hates. She's the queen of playing stupid games. She really is the queen. That's the only thing she's queen of. Abby Luna, hello. My car was stolen Saturday and I found my wallet in a dumpster near my house, but you can still have $5 because you're making me smile. Thank you. That's so shitty. Wait, you went inside of a dumpster? Why did you do that? How did you know to look inside of a dumpster? I have questions. I lost my wallet on an airplane 2 years ago, and all of my cards, my driver's license, my insurance, like everything was in there. Nothing was touched when it was returned to me, but someone took the $100 out of it. Thank you so much, Abby. Lily! Hey, Lily, how are you? Thank you for 15 months. I take the Allah info with a grain of salt because I welcome anyone who brings a raging foodie. Virtual hugs, 4:17 a.m. Heart Hennons from Greece. I hope that you're enjoying your vacation, Lily. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we don't really know if Allah is like 100% correct on everything that he alleges, but I'll definitely hear him out because we don't really have any connections or links to real life people that know Salah. So he's kind of it. So it's kind of like him or no one. So, and it pisses off Chantal whenever he has things to say. So I'm definitely going to hear him out. Abs Turtle, thank you for 18 months. I saw a kid's toy commercial that I thought was cute, and I caught myself saying, "Aw, that's so early 2000s. Thought about you." Yeah, remember kids' toy commercials like the hover disc and like glow art and like that foam? And you would have to like call it in on the TV and give them your credit card over the phone, and it would take like 2 months to get there. Aw, thank you for thinking of me.
Like, I have, like, another travel plan. Like, the cats will be taken care of. I'll probably travel with Salah, like, while Salah and I maybe go to Jordan. But I also want to go to, like, maybe some other another country. Like, on a solo trip at some point.
A solo trip. She really thinks that she's SpongeBob SquarePants. Like, solo record with stars in her eyes. Chantal, you're 500 pounds in the desert. Get real.
No, he's not going to touch my cash. That's going to be my cash. It's going to be my money.
Well, you gave him thousands before. Why not some more now? I mean, you've been giving him money. Clearly, over the past year, Chantal's been sending money to whatever friend goes over to Lebanon and gets this out of an ATM and then gives it to him. So it's just going to, he probably takes a cut. Like, yeah, I'll go and get this for you in Lebanon and then I'll bring it back over to Syria, but I want $50. It's something like that. No, that's my money. That's my cash. It's probably going to go to him, and then you can spend it on what he allows you to spend it on. He's going to continue to be the person that holds the money. You know how, like, when your mom holds your birthday money from your grandparent or one of your aunts, it's like, well, I'm going to hold on to your birthday money for you, and then when you want to go and spend it on something, you let me know, but you're not responsible enough to hold on to your birthday money. He's going to be the one. And I definitely think that he's going to pocket some of it.
For when I need stuff, like, you know?
Because, like, that happened with, like, that satellite internet thing that they wanted in Syria. Remember when she was over there last year and he was like, yeah, it's going to be $600 for the Syrian internet, but it was actually like $200, and then he was going to pocket $400. I mean, she's fucking stupid. Like, he's going to play her. He's been playing her for years.
The thing is like, life is very, very cheap there. And with no rent, no bills there, I can pay my bills online to, like, you know.
Well, if there's no rent, where are you going to live for free? Like, that's my question. There's no rent, there's no bills. Okay, well then, like, how do you pay for your utilities, and where are you living for free that provides utilities that's not his house? Well, I'm not bringing money because I don't need money. Like, Syria isn't this, like, magical Neverland that you can go to and just, like, everything will be provided to you. She's leaving something out. My middle daughter will loan her older sister money and takes interest when they were 4 and 6 years old. Loan shark from the get-go. Oh, my God. A 6-year-old lending a 4-year-old money. Well, I can give you $10, but I'm going to want 15 back on my birthday. That's hysterical. Damn, 6 years old. Smurfy, thank you for 8 months. I've been around since the spaceship days. My username was Sheila before the YouTube changed my username. Thanks for all the laughs, love ya. I remember when, like, the Great Migration happened with all of the usernames. That was so weird that they, like, changed everybody's username to, like, what their @ was named. Sheila M. It definitely rings a bell. Although ultimately, when I think of Sheila, I think of crazy Sheila from Bold and the Beautiful.
My taxes and all my stuff like that I have to pay. I think that's the only thing really, because I'm not gonna have any bills from here. Just my debts. I just need to bring some cash.
She's going to paradise. Yeah, she's actually not going to Syria. She's going to Las Vegas to live at paradise for free. Chantal hates women too much to get along at paradise. That wouldn't work out well. She and the guy, Stefan. She and Stefan. Oh, they would like fist fight. I do not see those two personalities getting along.
Like I can stretch the cash a lot, and plus Salah has his money, right? So.
Oh, well, if anyone's gonna stretch something, it's gonna be you.
I'm not bringing a lot of cash. I'm just gonna calculate like, I'm trying to think what I'll need cash for. Yeah, if I want like extra treats or, because I'm gonna.
Extra treats. Well, what am I gonna even need cash for, you guys? I mean, my rent's taken care of, my utilities are taken care of, my groceries are taken care of. I mean, I guess maybe if I want KFG or ice cream, then maybe I'll need some cash. Yeah, she's gonna move to Syria and live for free.
Buy gifts before I go there, so I'll have everything I need. What is going on with my skin? Do you think it's the oil I'm using from the roadside stuff? Yeah, I'll be able to stream, but I probably won't be able to. It's not going to be easy to access my money like here, obviously, or like in another country where I'm like 2 hours from like Dubai or like, you know, another country where I could go. Like it's not a big deal like to go there, but I can't go all the time. Like, you know, that's the problem. My mom would prefer I stay, but she knows how much I miss Salah. I want to bring.
I mean, I think that a mom, like, no matter how bad your relationship gets or like how much you give up on your child, or you just like realize that they're just beyond hope, beyond repair, like you still don't want to see them be put in harm's way. Like you still don't want to see them be exploited. You still don't want to see them make decisions that could be life ending. I think that mom has gotten to a point where she realizes that Chantal is such a lost cause that there's no point in trying to intervene because she's going to do what she wants to do and she's going to do it poorly. But you still don't want to see your kid, your own flesh and blood, put themselves in a situation where they're getting shat on. And that's exactly what she's doing. But I mean, you have to give up. You can't helicopter over Chantal forever. I mean, I think that like any reasonable parent would have given up on her decades ago.
Collagen, but I'm afraid they're gonna think it's cocaine, unless I buy the pills. Maybe I'll go see a witch doctor in Syria.
Oh, what happened to the greatest healthcare in the world? What happened to their hospital made out of marble? Now she has to go see a witch doctor. Yeah, I don't need healthcare. I don't need insulin. I don't need GLPs. I don't need anti-inflammatory drugs. A shaman that's gonna cure me with a rain dance? Hell yeah.
I feel like if I stay here, I'm gonna spend all my money on food and weed. Yep, I'm running the fuck away from them.
Okay, and over there, you're gonna spend all your money on food and hookah. There's not much of a difference. I can't live in Canada. I'm too tempted by weed and fast food. That, like, the dumbest thing. Like, the most moronic line of thinking ever. I can't live in this country because I'm too tempted by what it has to offer. So I need to go live in a country that is basically destitute and can't provide at all because then I won't be able to gorge myself. You'll find a way. Chantal, you could go live in like some of the most remote areas of the world and you would still be morbidly obese. I mean, put this bitch in Somalia. Put this bitch in Antarctica. Put her anywhere. She will find a way to get fast food. You did. You've had fast food over there. I mean, you might slim down a little bit, but you're still going to hit up the hookah. You're still going to lay around. You're still going to be lazy. You're still going to bitch. You're still going to moan. It's still going to be bad. The problem's you, not geography.
Bye, demons. And at the same time, I get to be with my daughter and my husband, so...
My daughter and my husband. Okay, so a cat that she had for a couple years, hasn't seen it for a year now. Her newest cat of, like, what, 8 months? I'll be with my daughter and I'll be with my husband. Okay, so a guy on Tinder that swiped right and scams you and takes tens of $1,000s from you, and a cat. Wow, that's some family.
Gotta clean the couch. Who does this look like? Beep, beep, beep. I'm like a newborn. I just haven't figured out, like, you know, a plan yet to lock into, because I'm getting there. I have been doing stuff. Like, I'm making progress. I'm moving down my list.
Oh my god, her laying there about to die. I'm making progress. Oh my god. Like her laying on the couch with an unwashed ass. Guys, I'm making progress. That one kid, thank you for the PayPal tip. Hey, how you? I got a puppy yesterday, a husky named Micah. My friend who's into Girl World shocked I didn't call her Amberlynn or Chantal or Rosie or Jordana. Anyway, if you want a photo, let me know and I'll show you. Okay, have a wonderful day. I would love to see your husky named Micah. Aw, yeah, huskies are beautiful. Well, all dogs are beautiful. Yeah, sure, I'd love to. Thank you so much. Drea the Second, thank you for 25 months. I've been away for 2 weeks. I'm assuming Chantal and Ambi got their lives together, lost a ton of weight, and are turning it all around. I knew that they could do it. It's exactly what happened. Since, I'll tell you, yeah, since the beginning of August, these two have really committed to a diet. They've lost a ton of weight. They both dumped their loser partners. They're really getting it together. So, yeah, 2026 is going to be their year. Mushy Vroom, thanks for 8 months. 8 months, thanks for keeping us entertained and up to date with the girls' fat heart hands. Catch your mitt heart hands back to you, Mushy Vroom. Thank you, Mushy. Micah is my friend's demon's child name. Micah is my friend's demon child. Oh, like a demon child. Oh, like the kid from the Babadook? Like a very misbehaved child? Yeah. I've never met a boy named Micah. I grew up with a No, actually, you know what? I did grow up with a boy named Micah. He and I weren't friends, but I grew up with a girl named Micah. Gender neutral names are the best names. Not that I'm biased or anything. Coming from a Jordan. Courtney Mahone, hey. Gonna be replay tonight, but wanted to say, hey, how you? Cream cheese siblings and I say good night. Catch y'all. Thank you so much, Courtney Mahone. Good night to all of you as well. Hard hands back to you.
I had to order a new Christina Ricci. Because I broke my Christina Ricci. I sat on it. So I ordered a new one. It was $13. Oh, Ricci, R-E-A-C-H-Y. It's my reaching stick. I'm gonna start putting the lightning strips that I bought last year. Oh, I gotta start shaving again. Oh, I'm renting a...
I've heard whitening strips are bad because they, like, make your teeth more sensitive. Has anyone else heard that? I've never used whitening strips. Oh, Jordy, we can tell. No, but like I don't know. I've heard they're not good for you. Thoughts? I don't know. I mean, I'm all about cosmetic procedures, but when it comes to teeth, I just feel like plaque removal, brushing, and flossing, water flossing. I don't know. These people who have like these like big white brick teeth, like I feel like those aren't natural. Like I feel like your teeth aren't supposed to look like pearly white. Like unless you get like those ridiculous looking veneers. Whitening strips made my teeth very sensitive. I don't know. Like teeth is like one thing that I would be very hesitant to fuck with, like from a cosmetic point of view. They eat away at your enamel. Me drinking sugary drinks all the time. Yeah, I'm very hesitant about teeth. Mouthwash is bad for us. Well, it like kills all the bacteria. I seldom use mouthwash. I'm big into tongue scraping though. Tongue scraping has been my jam the past few years.
Car mid-September. Yeah, because I'm gonna need a car. I think I want to have the car to bring BG to the vet and everything. And
I need a car to bring BG to the vet. Chantal, you're gonna get so fucking bored in that house by yourself in Syria with no air conditioning, no internet, nothing to do. You'll probably just drive around to have air conditioning in the car, and you'll probably go to KFG. I mean, like, as sedentary and lazy as Chantal is, she still does like to have a routine. So I'm only going to use the car if I take the cat to the vet. I mean, how many times have you taken the cat to the vet in the past year that you've been living there? Like, never? Yeah, that's the only situation that she would possibly ever use the car. You're gonna get bored as fuck. You're gonna want to drive around. And Chantal, like, Syria isn't like, you're not in Ottawa. Like, you can't just go out and explore and wander around and shit. I mean, you're gonna get stopped by guys with guns and shit, and they're gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, oh, hey, just cosmopolitan 500-pound woman on her way to Damascus to get KFG. Hey, how you? Do any of you extremists need a ride? Like, this is not Emily in Paris. You're fucking stupid.
Do my appointments and stuff. So mid-September and then the end of September. I'm looking at the calendar and it's like, I cannot believe that in less than 2 months, I'm going to be in another country. Not on this couch. Nothing in this apartment is going to be here. I'm going to buy a mega ton of ammonium to bring. The Illuminati.
That's so gross. I'm gonna bring a megaton of Imodium. Oh my god. Plugged up beauty.
All through your body. Like a 12-gauge shotty. Am I nervous? Yes. Because I've never taken a pet before. But, oh, I gotta go get her stuff right now.
You guys want to know what the realty is? Salah had a lawsuit brought against him by the Kuwaiti government due to his alleged animal rights violations regarding Bruce Lee, in addition to questionable practices because he was living with a woman he had no business living with because they were not married. Their marriage was never filed in the courthouse. Salah clarified. He's saying, in order for an Arab to file a marriage in the Kuwaiti courthouse, the person that they are marrying has to have some kind of legitimacy in terms of a visa. Because again, I know this is confusing if you're not from the Arab.
Yeah, that's what I've always wondered. Like, he's not a citizen. I mean, like, that would be me going to, like, Canada or Mexico and, like, marrying someone there. Like, I'm not a citizen there. Like, I'm not recognized there. Like, he's like, maybe if they did, like, a traditional wedding in Syria, but they never did. Oh yeah, we got married in Kuwait. It doesn't work that way.
Arab world, but if you are from a poor Arab country, okay, think about stereotypical poor Arab countries, Lebanon, Syria, Palestine, like, we're struggling. If you go to a rich Arab country, okay, and this happens to a lot of Palestinians and Syrians, if they go to Kuwait, Qatar, wherever, they are not granted citizenship. They're given something called an iqameh, which is like, it's like a work visa. It's not like how in the West, in the US.
Yeah, then he wasn't working. So he went there and got a work visa, and then he imported Chantal and said, hey, pay for all my shit.
The US is extremely generous historically with giving citizenship to people. The rich Arab countries don't do that. They're very, very exclusive with who they give their citizenship to. They don't really give it to anyone. Salah, although he was born and raised in Kuwait, he is not.
Oh yeah, probably because they want to create generational wealth and they want to protect their own. Because, I mean, if they're just, like, handing out citizen, hey, you get one, you get one, you get one. I mean, it's like, then it doesn't really mean anything. But, like, if you can keep the money in the family and you continue to, like, pass it on and everything, then citizenship actually means something. Because rich Arab countries don't want them. I don't know who she is. Is she a reactor or a Middle East expert? I've never heard of this person. I don't know anything about them. Who is she? I think she's a reaction channel here on YouTube called Falafel Reacts. It just came up on the screen. Ice falling from the sky, thank you. Just moved into my dorm and my randomly assigned roommate told me that I'm only gay because I'm too ugly to find a man. This year's gonna be fun. Aw, your roommate sounds like fun. You should make, like, shitty comments back to her. And then you guys will, like, kind of be on, like, the fritz. Like, ooh, I don't like her and she doesn't like me. But then, like, you can come together and be friends, you know? I don't know. Or maybe she's repressed. Who knows? Yeah, I think either way you look at it, you're gonna have a fun year. Have fun, Ice. Aw. I wish I was a freshman in college again. Brian Cook, hi. My Amberlin slop snack guilty admission. Canned corn, canned seasoned black beans, avocado, salsa, tomato, ground beef, olive oil mixed. Eat with tortilla chips. Yeah. That does sound like something that Amberlin would eat. Canned corn. Thank you for clarifying that things were canned. I appreciate that. Smile and Goblin Rat. Thank you so much for the jewels. I appreciate you guys. We also had Katie come in with a corgi. Traipsing on in with a corgi. Thank you so much, Katie.
Kuwaiti. He's just Kuwaiti by birth, and he has some kind of papers that allows him to live there at the mercy of the crown or like the government. Okay, so he didn't have legitimate papers in the sense that he was a Kuwaiti like national. So Chantal was nothing to him. She was just a random girl living there, and so the government was investigating why they were living together. He tried to bring her on the down low. That didn't work. They had to flee from their first apartment because they were getting investigated. Again, this is everything Adat told me. And so he moved to a new house, and he was actually ashamed of Chantal. He was ashamed that his friends would meet her and see her because.
Well, yeah, when they would walk around in public, he would always walk like 10 feet away from her because he didn't want people thinking that she was with him. She would like lag behind a little bit and he would be like diagonal from her. Like enough to realize that she was still within like vicinity. But it was like, if people looked at them, they wouldn't think like, oh, those two are together.
To be fair to Adat.
And then anytime that they would ever go anywhere, they would go when no one was there. Like, remember the time that they went to Chuck E. Cheese together and there was like no one in the mall? And like they went to that amusement park and there was no one there. And like other activities they would do, they would like drive out into the wilderness and they would pet camels. Like things where like you wouldn't get discovered. Oh, yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all.
I asked him a lot of questions, and he honestly replied, I don't know. I don't keep in touch with him. So if he really wanted to spin a tall tale, he could have just answered. But a lot of questions I asked him regarding Chantal and Salah in the current time, he said, I don't know. I don't keep in touch with him. Yeah, so they weren't able to get married, and that's why Salah fled Kuwait. And I said this before, and I'll say it again. Salah being kicked out of Kuwait was a huge blow, not just to him, but to his family, because he was probably working and sending money back.
Yeah, I mean, like, as if they aren't already embarrassed of him and his decision makings. I mean, they probably told him, this is not a good idea. You shouldn't be associated with that person. Something bad's going to happen. And then, I mean, he had a nice gig going for him in Kuwait. But, you know, like we talked about in the beginning of the stream, like he wanted his cake and he wanted to eat it too. He wanted to import someone who he shouldn't have imported. And he wanted them to take care of him. You can't do that kind of shit. Still weird for two adults with no kids to go to Chuck E. Cheese. I guess they just ran out of ideas.
The very least, not being a liability to his family. His dad still is able to travel and work in between Kuwait and Syria, and his dad does that. Adat does not know if his dad is sick right now or not. He's also not sure if Salah's dad is retired, but he did confirm that Salah's dad has a very respectable, not high paying, but a high prestige job. He oversees curriculum development and implementation in Kuwait. Word for word, that is what Salah said. He said that Chantal has ruined his life because he had to flee Kuwait. He has nothing in Syria.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything. I mean, what could you have in Syria? I mean, he's trying to make the best of it. I mean, like we said, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I mean, you were the one that was having a controversial bariatric YouTuber rage and say out-of-pocket stuff in a very conservative, restrictive country. You thought that was going to end well?
And I just want to reiterate something that Alat said when I asked him what, because you know we were so curious. Does Salah's family in Syria, do they know what Chantal said about them? He said like falafel.
I mean, probably that's why we haven't really heard or seen much of Salah. I mean, really, ever since the Poopgate text, in the beginning, like, for that first year, like, when she got out there in 2022 and she was there that first year, he was, like, very involved and did participate a lot on the channel. And then after the Kai Bella text messages got out, like, he really took a step back. And then after everything that happened with Pause Kuwait last year, like, he really took another step back too. Like, he'll sometimes come on her live streams and, like, he'll say stuff like, yeah, like, fuck the haters and, like, stupid shit like that. But we don't ever see him on camera. Like, he's really taken a step back. Once Pause got involved, he knew all the stuff they had done. He was going to be in big issue. Yeah, because they were flying under the radar, and they thought, and then once, like, they did an investigation and, like, looked into everything that he was doing, it's like, oh, we're gonna get you in trouble for this. I mean, like, even if they couldn't get him in trouble for the thing that they did with that cat, they could have gotten him in trouble for everything else. Yeah, when she got to Syria last time, he made a point to not be on camera at all. He doesn't want to be. No, he doesn't want to be. Because, like, this has already, like, fucked up his life so much. Brian, hi. Why do you pretend to read chat and respond to yourself? The latency makes it impossible to receive a chat message that quickly. Are you, like, saying that I, like, read fake messages and then reply to random things that I say? Girl, I don't. Like, I read the chat, and, like, when you guys, like, I don't have, like, the care or the want to, like, make up fake conversations to respond to it on top of providing commentary and reading the chat. Brian Cook is, like, being a little bit, like, being very, like, sneaky tonight, being like a little snake. You know what? Let's get snake emojis in the chat for Brian Cook being nasty. Soft Icy and Diva Diabolical, thank you so much for the jewels. Are you calling me big? Hello. I finally did the dishes. Now for Minecraft. You know, I've never played Minecraft. You just, like, make your own little world, right? Never have I ever played Minecraft. There was this one video that popped up. It was like the dark world of Minecraft. I was thinking about watching it. Have fun. K-Bear with 20 gifted memberships. Our lovely moderator, Ms. K-Bear, coming in hot with 20 gifted memberships. We are up to 25 new members this night because of our lovely gifters. Thank you so much for doing that, K-Bear. I really appreciate you expanding the community. Guys, let's get all of the bear emojis in the chat. Sometimes we limit them to just koalas. Sometimes we limit them to just polar or grizzly. But tonight for K-Bear, let's get all of them. Thank you so much, K-Bear. Bear emojis in the chat. Our lovely moderator has expanded us once again. Thank you, K-Bear.
The people in Syria cannot find food to fill their bellies. They are not concerned with internet drama or what this BBB is saying about them. Salah is saying, to begin with, Salah has bought Chantal to Kuwait to extract money from her via her YouTube. On top of that, that was Salah's plan. But then Chantal, what her plan was to bring Salah to Kuwait. She arrived to Kuwait and she was like, damn, I don't gotta pay rent. Bills are low, I'm gonna stay here. And that's what happened. So she kind of foiled Salah's plan because she liked how far her salary from YouTube in Canadian dollars could stretch in Kuwait. That is what he's saying. He's saying the proof's in the pudding. He quit his job so that he could videotape her all up and down Kuwait. Oh my God, Salah is saying at the end, she herself did not want to bring him to Canada for citizenship because she saw how low the expenses were in Kuwait and how far her salary, taxes. You guys, I was mistranslating a word. I thought he was saying salary, but darayib means taxes. I mistranslated a word. My bad. Okay. She was tax evading! She's tax.
Oh, this is cool. She's like, she speaks Arabic. Oh, that's awesome. So there's a woman reactor that knows Arabic. How have I never heard of her? Is she new? The only people going to live in Syria are those wanting to rebuild their community. She doesn't want to pay taxes. No. She is really pretty. She does have nice eyebrows. She's got to run from her debt, and she wasn't letting him in Canada to have access to other women. Oh, yeah, because Chantal's stupid, but she's not that stupid. She probably knew, like, if I did get him in Canada, as soon as he got on his feet and as soon as he got residency, he'll leave. So she does have to keep him, like, away to some regard. She's been around for, like, a year. Okay. Cool. Chantal quaking in her boots. I don't think that Chantal can fit in boots. Brotato Chip, Trisha, and Samantha Jean, thank you so much for the jewels. Honorable mentions to Gem and Dark Defender Girl. I really appreciate those corgis, guys. Love all the corgis. You guys are gonna make me get a corgi. Ugh. Love corgis.
And he's saying that God has sent her the gift of a free chauffeur to drive her around and film her, and she's tax evading. That's what she liked about Quit. He's saying that no, Salah was never married, and he won't get married after her because he's broke as hell because Chantal ruined his life and left him. So now he has no money. So
Well, I mean, he didn't have any money before. I mean, I'm never going to feel bad for Salah. Like, I think that we all see, like, what he's trying to do here. Like, I think that I was, like, pretty spot on when I was talking about earlier about, like, how, like, he wants to be taken care of, but in his culture, like, that's not really a thing. Like, there's not really an opportunity for a straight man to be taken care of. So he had to, like, get creative. I'm not going to feel bad for him ever.
has no prospects. I'm asking Ala what Salah's family thinks about her attitude online and the age difference between them. What do you think is their opinion of someone that has shown her body online without clothes and has slept with so-and-so and the entire world online knows about it? He's saying that in the first house that they lived in, she didn't fit because the bathroom was too small. Ala just said the day that news of the red room.
Well, yeah, because there aren't, like, gigantic people over there. I mean, like, plus-size accommodations and, like, large door frames are, I wouldn't say common in North America, but they're a lot more accessible. Over there, like, they build things for, like, I mean, there's fat people, yeah, but not like like, you're...
Came out, Salah's world was turned upside the F down. Oh, he's shading Salah. He's saying that Salah pretty much couldn't find anything and anyone in front of him he'd stick it inside of. But that he's...
Oh my god. So he would go around and he'd sleep with anybody. Oh. Well, that doesn't really surprise me because there was that thing that happened in Thailand where they got in a fight because he was allegedly looking at corn with a capital P on his phone, and she found out about it. And she was like, I don't want you looking at other women. So he'll basically throw himself at whoever will take him. Okay. But he wants to be taken care of. He does. He wants to be a sugar baby.
Dumb. And he's like inappropriate. He's dumb and he's inappropriate. Okay, so Ala is saying that Salah is dumb and that anything in front of him, even if it's a garbage can, bermil is like a barrel, like an oil barrel. He's saying that even if Salah saw an oil barrel in front of him, he'd insert it. Okay, I'm sorry, it's graphic. I'm translating. I'm the translator. He's saying he would enter it, but that he's dumb and he's like horny, so he just fell into a dumb trap.
How can he air out business when after he...
Alice said that if he could insert into a barrel of oil, he would because he's very horny and stupid. Okay, well, I mean, actually, that actually checks out. Because, I mean, like, if you're looking at what's on the screen right now, like, you would. This is, like, bottom of the barrel. This situation is, like, repugnant.
He lied about us the first time and said that we stole water from the kids in the desert. We cut him off. There's no business to air out. None of us have talked to that loser. He's just mad his head looks like it weighs 500 pounds. We have not talked.
Oh, that is so funny. Whenever Alla has things to say about her, she gets so fucking pissy. She's always like, you're fucking fat, you're disgusting. Like, girl. Like, really?
To this idiot. Zero. Go ahead. I mean, literally, like, I'm probably one of the only people on the internet that airs out my own business. There's nothing to air out, like, never. There's nothing that anyone will reveal about me that you are.
Huh? A lot of people air out their own business. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Already didn't know. If anyone wants to believe that clout chaser, go for it. I don't care. It's not going to change my life. Look at me, beezing, unbeknownst to what they're even saying. Who cares? Well, I could say a lot about him too, Dainty Farts, but I'm not going to give him the time of day.
He would fuck a trash can.
And how would he know anything about my tax situation? Like, he doesn't even know me. Like, he doesn't talk. I don't talk to him. He's full of shit. If I was
I'm not really that interested in Chantal's tax situation personally. I mean, we know Chantal owes a lot of money, and we know that she's broke. That's really all that simplifies to. All the money that she makes goes to food, or rent, or utilities. She doesn't have much. I don't know. I don't really care about the taxes. OMG Hannah, hey. Y'all, this is my first time watching a dedicated Foodie Beauty video, so I'll have to catch up. She seems peachy. Yeah, there's a lot when it comes to Foodie Beauty. Like there are like a lot of like minor details that are important to keep in mind when considering like the chess moves of like what she might be doing next with this Middle East season. I don't know. She's a different animal than Amber Lynn, certainly. Jared, hi Jared. Wouldn't Chantal moving to Syria be the right direction of her weight loss journey? Remote living, nor DoorDash, heat to sweat, the oldies. No, because she can still get fried food there, and she can still eat a ton of groceries. She's still going to get big and like be unhealthy. She's just gonna go from weed to hookah. Like that's honestly, that's like one of the big reasons why I don't want her to go to Syria, because when she streams over in the Middle East, all you hear is that hookah. It's nonstop. That annoying ass noise. No, she'll still find a way to be big. Chantal, no, that she won't lose weight. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not the amount she needs to. Sad Cortex, hey Sad. I am passionate as well about tongue scraping and water flossing. It's hard to imagine life before them, honestly. Dental hygiene, heart hands. I know. Like the gunk that you can get off of your tongue from tongue scraping. It's like, how was I never doing this before? Yeah, water flossing's fun. I'm glad I bought one.
Activating, I'd be in jail or in deep shit. Like, well, we don't need to hear that, Dainty Farts, actually, so bye. See ya. You're just in here to cause trouble. We don't need that. Go over there and watch. That's what you want to do. Bye. I don't know if it's still raining. If people want to listen to a known liar, loser who sells USB cables for a fucking living, go for it. Scams people.
Why are we shaming people for the type of work that they do? I mean, Chantal, you eat, fart, and be grotesque on screen. You've done a whole lot of you have spread for bread. You have done OF. You've done a whole lot of things on the internet that some people might raise their eyebrows out and judge you for it. Why are you making fun of him? Are we really going to take the word of someone who sells USB cables for a living? What does that have to do with his credibility?
With them, too. Haters guzzling down their haterade. Yeah, choke on it. And by the way, if anyone thinks I'm going to Syria to tax evade, no, because I still have to pay taxes. That doesn't just go away. A more affordable life, maybe, but you still have to pay your debts. And he's a fucking idiot tard. Like, if he's talking... Actually, you know what? I hope that she saves her live stream, because I'm going to tell Salah about it, and the fact that he's in Kuwait talking shit about Salah when he's not allowed to be talking about people online in that country.
You don't have any authority. I'm gonna tell Salah that he was talking about me, and Salah's gonna get him in trouble with the Kuwaiti. Okay, well, the Kuwaiti authorities would like to have a word with Salah. Do you really think that he's gonna be allowed to report him to the Kuwaiti authorities? That's like a criminal going to the police station and saying, "Hey, they stole my drugs." Well, what were you doing? Like it. It's like, well, wait a second. Now we have interest in you.
Yeah. Like, he's literally not supposed to talk about us. And he treats his wife like a dog. Like, he literally barks at her. He treats his wife like a dog.
Chantal, he has made such an embarrassment of you. He has humiliated you. He has said that, haha, I can't even pick her up. I mean, he's made so much fun of you. Like, he has said terrible things about you. So I really don't think that you're one to comment on how one treats another in a marriage when he has quite literally like shit on you these past few years, taken so much money from you. We know that you don't approve of Allah's lifestyle. They like had black roommates at one point, and Chantal got on here and was like, "What married couple lives with black men?" Like it was like, oh, they're cucks. They're cucks for black guys. Like it was. She tries to find like any ammunition possible when it comes to talking shit on Allah. Yeah, there's a voice note of him barking like a dog. Like, you have been made into such a joke. I mean, you look like a joke. Figuratively, you are a joke as well. Chantal's so racist. She is. She is. Like, she's always like, oh, I want to date an Arab man. I want to date an Arab man. And then when she goes to date an Arab man and he does her wrong, she'll be like, oh, you camel. The last guy that she dated before Salah, she said at one point that he looked like a camel with AIDS.
Shit Shabib was talking shit about us. Contact a lawyer in Kuwait.
Contact a lawyer in Kuwait. With what fucking money, Chantal? Yeah, he's gonna do legal. He's gonna go through the legal system in Kuwait to take Allah down when he himself is wanted there. So dumb. Diabolical, thank you. Gotta be replay, but I sent you something on Instagram for your next Rosie stream. Wasn't sure the best way to send it. I'm an old lady, don't judge. Okay, bye. I saw that Rosie, like, freaked out and was, like, raging and, like, throwing shit in the kitchen because apparently, like, the brother, like, made her mad or something. Jordy's City of Thieves! Thank you. Jordy's side-eye judgment over the canned mix. If you want to eat Amber Lynn food, like, that's fine. I'm sure not everyone approves of the food I eat. There was no judgment in my voice when I read that. No, none at all. Sunshine Gorley, thank you so much for your corgi. Appreciate the corgi, Sunshine. Kelly Darling with 22 months. What are the pros for him letting her return? The pros for him. Well, he doesn't really have the authority to let her return. If she wants to get a visa and sneak into Syria, like, I mean, like, she's stupid enough to do that. He doesn't really have the authority to say, no, you're not, like, he doesn't own Syria. So, I don't think anything. I really don't think anything. If honestly, it's all cons. I can't think of one pro that there would be to having her back in the country. Lover girl Nico, I appreciate all of the jewels that you sent in. Thank you, thank you.
He has family there too. Okay, anyways. That Hanzir will be dealt with. Yeah, he started it, by the way. Like, he literally started this whole thing. He literally...
Oh my god, like elementary school children. Well, he started it. Chantal, you're 45.
like, called Salah one day and was like, He flipped out because his SUV was in the background of my vlog. Like, who can even tell it's yours? Like, who cares? So he's like, tell your Sharmuta to take that out of the video or I'm going to go to the cops. So you're going to call me that now? No. So then I started calling him and his wife that and making fun of them, and we got into a big feud. Bye, Unflicked Bean.
I mean, you, like, so what? He said, take my SUV out of your video and called you a Sharmuta. I mean, in response, you called him a cuck and you made racial comments about his marriage. What does Sharmuta mean? Doesn't that just mean, like, fat? Like, fat bitch, basically? I mean, you took it to a different level.
Zim.
You weren't there. You don't know what the fuck he wanted. And it doesn't matter if he wanted to fuck or not. That's not the point. It's very inappropriate for a man in that culture to ask for a friend's wife's phone number for any reason. Any reason at all. Anyways, enough about those motherfuckers. So how's it going? Should we go out now? Salah has a business. You still work in the fucking electronics store selling fucking USB keyboards. He's jealous.
That's what... So, in the beginning of the stream, when we were talking about Salah's job that he had back when, like, prior to her getting there, I think that that's what he was doing. But, like, Salah... I remember him, like, he thought that he was too good for that job. Like, he couldn't get a job. Like, he didn't have, like, credentials or... like the education or really anything to open up doors other than maybe working at an electronics store. So he like didn't respect the type of work that he was doing. So Allah helped him get that job at the electronics store. And now here's Salah throwing that in his face. I mean, like, the only reason why he's not working at that electronics store 4 years later is because you came into the picture and you started to provide. Otherwise, he would still be there. I mean, her looking down on his form of work when she lives kick direct deposit to kick direct deposit, it's hysterical. He's a businessman. Yeah, he's a businessman. He runs a perfume empire. Never forget that one time we looked up Salah's alleged perfume business, and it was located in a mall that didn't exist. Is he just running around saying he's someone else? What do you mean? Salah thinks he's above work. He does think that he's above work. He thinks that someone should provide for him. He gets off on the idea of some like lesser woman providing for him because he's so great. It's like a weird like sub-dom kink for him. Rich coming from Chantal, who grifts constantly. I think that all jobs are important, and I think that this is very tone deaf of her to come on here and make fun of him for working at an electronics store. Shrimp Scampy, hello there. Hope you had a great day. Thanks for the follow back on Twitter. It made my day. Feeling parasocial right now. Heart hands. Like I always say, you guys, if I recognize your stream name on Twitter, I'll follow you back. Always. Thank you, Shrimp.
That's the problem. Look when he tried to get with Jessica Messica, somebody from the West. He's jealous. He asked Salah to hook him up. Whenever Salah told him that I'm coming to Kuwait and that he has a girlfriend, like he has a wife or what, like well, at the time we weren't married, he asked Salah to hook him up with someone from the West. And I can say all this because I'm in a free country right now. Like this comment. Did you know a guy is claiming you and Salah were never married and he's being sued by the Kuwait government? That's crazy, right? Okay. Whatever. Fine. If you want to think we're not married, think that. That's fine. If he lives in Kuwait, he would know that you have to be married as man and woman to live together. You can't even rent a fucking apartment without showing your marriage certificate. I'm actually, like, floored at the level of stupid.
Look at how sweaty she is. Sitting in her apartment that she has down to, like, 55 degrees, and she's sitting here sweating.
Stupidity. Like, you can't be that dumb. It's embarrassing. Do you have to show a marriage certificate in Kuwait to live together as man and woman? Yes, you generally need to show an attested marriage certificate to rent an apartment together in family-designated buildings in Kuwait, and they check with the government. Cohabitation for unmarried couples is illegal under local law, meaning landlords and building...
I love how... Yeah, I like... Oh my god. I had the exact same thought just pop into my brain. And then here is Barbecue Chillin' putting it up on the screen. Yet yesterday you were the one telling us that Googling things when it comes to Syria and Kuwaiti laws is useless. She was literally just on here a few days ago saying, yeah, you guys can't trust what Google and AI have to say about the laws that take place in Syria and Kuwait. It's completely different over there. Whatever you read online, that's not actually... And here she is reading shit off of Google verbatim. Look, here's your proof. Here's your cold, hard proof. Look, off of Google, after she just said that Google isn't reliable. I don't care, and then rages for 2 hours. We know, Chantal, you don't care. Alex NY Girly Pop, thank you for the corgi. Appreciate that. Gracie, hi. Sending in early birthday text from my husband, David. He's 39 tomorrow. Oh, boy. Entering the final stage. Oh, my gosh. Well, I hope that it is a good year for David. Happy birthday, early birthday to David. Let's hope that 39 is a good one. Heart hands to you and David. Thank you, Gracie. Organic Gangster, thank you for those jewels.
Caretakers routinely ask for proof of marriage before signing over a lease and handing over the keys. I've literally just proved with a single fucking Google search that they like to use on the regular to try to prove me wrong, except when they're wrong, that you cannot live together. Like, just admit that you're just a piece of shit that just wants to see someone suffer, but it's not gonna fucking happen. Like, we're still beezing. I don't know. And if I go down, so does all your pathetic content. Because I'm sorry, but I don't get it. Like, I find Rosie fucking boring. So who are you gonna cover? Give them the double finger?
I mean, none of this, like, everything that we've talked about tonight, it's not like the end of your social media career. I mean, we're just, Chantal, like, we're making fun of you. Ultimately, that's what all of this is. Like, we're making fun of you for being so stupid, and we're showing you in real time that this is going to crash and burn, and that you have lied. We can prove it. And the situation that you're putting yourself in of going back to Syria next month or in October or whatever the fuck you're planning on going back, it's a bad decision. So this is us getting our aha in before it even happens. We're laughing at how stupid you are. This is ultimately like the holistic approach to like covering your content. It's not about taking you down. It's not about getting you kicked off of YouTube. Why would you get kicked off of YouTube for this? We're just laughing at you.
Yeah, they can, but I'm never gonna show it. Like, if you want to think we're not married, who cares? But to think that we're not, and then to claim to know the laws of Kuwait, but then, like, it's like selective ignorance or something. I don't know. No.
I'm not gonna share my marriage certificate. If you want to think that we're not married, fine. Think that we're not married. It's like elementary school. Like, yeah, I have a girlfriend. She just goes to a different school. You wouldn't know her. Yeah, I have a 6-pack abs under this abaya. You can't see it, though. It's there, but you can't see it.
I will start stamina bees when I feel like it, which will be never, but I will do it eventually.
She needs. Oh, I forgot to get her stuff. I'll have money. Salah has money, and I'm bringing cash.
Salah has the money that you give him, sweetheart. Salah has money. Yeah, that's because you've been sending him money for the past 10 months. The friend in Lebanon goes and gets it and then gives it to him. And then in response, he has FaceTime sex with you or something, or whatever the fuck he does to show his appreciation.
And if I go, I'm not gonna need money like I need here. Here, the amount of bills are insane. There, I just have to make sure that I pay my debts, and that's it. Going to live a poor life. No, I'm just joking. Well, AI said that there's no foreseeable future of plausible way that Israel will completely occupy Syria, but there is an occupation at a border, but no, I'm not worried about them. If things start to get bad, I'll just try to get out, but I don't know. No, he's not in trouble with authorities. That's a blatant lie. Sorry, but if you're rage baiting like dainty farts, you're gonna be blocked. Why are they even watching?
Oh my god, her going to this corner of the apartment complex to smoke. Oh, it's so funny. I get the worst secondhand embarrassment when they both try to make out Salah has money and helps her. There was a time when she and Natter went through a fast food drive-through, and he was handed her credit card and paid, and then she said, "Oh, look, he paid." But it was her credit card that she handed him. It's the same thing. Oh, Salah has money. Yeah, because he's been stockpiling it over the past 10 months that you've been sending it. And even before the past 10 months. Lily, thank you. Chantal always gives herself away. Always. She's so unbothered in her blown up rage. She's jealous of the trash can Salah is longing for. I know. We always talk about how Chantal hates other women. Now she's going to have to start hating inanimate objects. You gave that trash can a sexy look. Why did you just wink at that trash can? Don't you want to put it in me? Oh my god. She always gives herself away. Always. Brian proving Canna Anna right tonight. Yes. Never forget medical Canna Anna cleared the fuck out of Brian Cook. Cathew, thank you for those jewels. I appreciate that, Cathew. And Punky Monkey with the corgi. Thank you, Punky Monkey.
That shit. Like, why would you watch hater channels and then come in here and act all chummy chummy? Fuck out of here. Feel the rain on your teats. No one else will milk them for you. I'll have to sleep under the bridge tonight. I need friggin' Tim Hortons. What all needs to be done before the big move? A lot of stuff. I don't even know where to begin to tell you. I've done some of it though. Like, I'm aligning all the ducks. I ordered a bunch.
I just came across your channel. What can I expect here? I talk about fat, evil women who lie about everything.
Of underwear. Okay, how about we do a 14-hour shift tomorrow? No. I'm gonna check what's on DoorDash, actually. I'm curious. Fuck, I have to go down and get it and make small talk with people. I know I said no ordering, but I delayed my start date. Do you like the smell of your own?
Well, she's probably thinking, well, if I'm going back to Syria soon, I'm gonna DoorDash till I can't DoorDash anymore. I'm gonna take full advantage of it. Well, I won't have DoorDash over there, so I have to get as fat as possible before I go and lose all the weight over there, because once I get to Syria, it's going to be smooth sailing. I'm going to be getting exercise. I'm going to be getting my diet on track. Everything is going to be right as rain when I get to Syria. She's like, if you guys have ever watched this show called Naked and Afraid, or like Survivor, you guys are probably more like, familiar with Survivor. Like sometimes like on like survival shows like that, people will like fat themselves up on purpose so that when they go and live in the wilderness, like they have more to live off of. Like I just remember distinctly, like there was this one episode of Naked and Afraid where this woman was eating a stick of butter, and I was just so disgusted by that. But like she wanted to put on weight. It's kind of the same thinking, like, oh, I'm going to go to Syria and I'm going to lose all that weight and I'm going to be skinny, so I might as well, eat sticks of butter, basically.
Farts. No. I don't like the eggy ones.
I'm disgusted.
I don't mind some of them, though, I guess. I thought my mukbang was done. Because I was feeling how hard the floor was, and I was like, oh, this would be so perfect. I'm gonna eat this first. No.
Oh my god, she got a blizzard from Dairy Queen. Chantal. Ew. I used to DoorDash. Like, ice cream is like the one thing you should never order on a delivery app.
Why can't I function like a human being right now? I know, I'm almost done the ice cream. She's gonna
That's an easy, like, 800 calories.
sniff, look.
Remember, diabetic, by the way. Diabetic, like, eating this gigantic blizzard.
Get out of there! Get out of there! Oh my god, she's sniffing it. PG! No, I don't want to eat.
Look, my cat is shoving her nose in my ass crack to smell the eggy fart I just let out. Like, you're like, you're just the worst, Chantal. Those are rookie numbers. There is a cheesecake milkshake at Sonic that I think is like 1,800 calories. I hope you have a better week than today, Tammy. Heart hands to ya. She's spending the money now that she'll be saving while living in Syria. Yeah, it's like, well, I need to move to Syria and be completely broke because when I get there, my money won't be useful anyway, so I might as well spend it now.
DoorDash. Okay, that blizzard was really good, like the chunks of brownie. I'm glad I got the small though, because that was looks like shit. Looks like a standard fast food puts in. Wow, that's a lot of cheese. Bismillah. Okay, the bun is like really soft.
So in addition to the blizzard, she got a gigantic thing of cheese fries with gravy and a hamburger.
So there's pepper jack cheese, crispy chicken. Why does Zio hate me? I feel like she doesn't have a sense of humor about herself. Like, she's the one who posted Quiet on the Creek. Of course we're gonna, like, joke around. Yeah, Rosie definitely seems like she can't take a joke. Like, fuck, I'm not eating all the bread. Excuse me, sorry. I gotta go to the bathroom now. That was quick. BG has small dainty turds. Mommy has diarrhea, leave me alone. I feel like I shouldn't eat for a few days. Give my stomach a chance to heal. It's been feeling weird with all the diet. And it's been that way. I've gone multiple times a day for many years. Oh my god, I got a hate email from somebody, Marie W. These women are fucking demented. Everyone knows they're Salah's dirty little secret. Oh no. And he's embarrassed by you. He's literally publicly every day telling me how beautiful.
Publicly to who, though? Publicly to internet people that he has no association with on the other side of the world? He's literally publicly claiming me on YouTube Girl World. He's not embarrassed of me. Chantal, when you guys would go to Thailand or you would walk around like Kuwait, like he would always walk away from you and didn't want to be associated with you. Or like if he did walk with you, he would make it seem like he was like taking care of you, like you were sick or something. Like you were like his ill cousin.
I am, but okay, in front of hundreds of people. That's why you're not allowed anywhere near his family home. He has to hide you. They don't even know he's still talking to you. I love how they just know. They just think they know. You are not married to him. Canada would know if you were, and there's no record of you being married. Marriage license or public record. He's in your chat begging for money for a slushy machine, and he owns businesses? He's a...
Oh yeah, there was like a screenshot. I don't know if I have it pulled up here. I thought I had it saved, but there was a screenshot of Salah in a live stream chat where he was asking someone to send him money so that he could get like an ice cream machine, or he was like saying like, oh yeah, it's for Chantal. He's like, I want to get an ice cream machine for her. But he was like asking people for money. Where was that? I did see that earlier. I need to do a better job of archiving this stuff. You'll just have to take my word for it.
Challenge loser that you are taking advantage of because no one else claimed you. Go. It'll be a blast. Yeah, I am going. He's going to be shooketh seeing you in person filterless like he has for the past 3 years. Have a safe trip. That poor cat, by the way. We've seen his eggplant. It's scientifically impossible for it to reach where it's supposed to reach. The fuck is wrong with this bitch? You ain't fooling anyone.
I mean, she didn't say anything that wasn't incorrect. I mean, he sent out those kind of photos, and a lot of the community saw it. And I mean, just like looking at those photos and looking at you, like it's not possible, Chantal. Like nothing. I mean, sure, the email's annoying, but like she's not saying anything that's not true.
But do you, boo? He's a poor boy that is using you for money. When he calls people losers, he's probably looking in a mirror. You are Listen, Marie W. Before I block your...
Oh, there's an echo? Oh. There we go. My bad. My bad. I accidentally turned on my webcam's microphone.
Fucking weird ass. You are fucking demented. Do you get a measure? Do you fucking measure? Did you measure? Did you ask ChatGPT to measure? Like, I really gaining weight on purpose. Maddie, can you address being an absolute fucking tard? If you address that you're a fucking tard, I will address your question. Why did you block Maddie's? She was such a lovely person. These are the fucking fantastic people that I have to deal with, like, in my emails on the regular. These insecure, weird tree ladies who just think they know everything about.
I mean, you don't have to deal with any of this. And I mean, why do you have an email that you gave out to people then? Like, don't look at it then. Just use your personal email. Like, what do you need an email for? In regards to conversing with your audience outside of stream, why do you need an email? You guys see the shit that I have to put up with? Have to put up with? I mean, you're the one that's deciding to come on stream to read this.
Everyone else. Don't focus on their own life or anything. Well, I know. Who thinks about whether someone's wiener will scientifically fit? I know. And the whole.
I mean, it's just more of like us just laughing at you. Like, oh yeah, we get real frisky, we get real spicy in the bedroom. It's just us laughing at you. It's not like we sit around and picture you two in the bedroom. It's just more so like LOL. Like you're just. It's like, I don't know. It's more so like begs the question, like, what are you getting out of this? I mean, you're not getting laid. You're not getting a family. You're not getting companionship. You're not getting financial help. Like, really, Chantal, like, what are you getting out of this? Like, it's more just so to emphasize your desperation. And again, for us to laugh at you.
The whole dick thing is so fucking old because you know what? Number one, no face, no case, bitch. And number two, that was not even a fucking.
That's not what people say when they get their photos leaked like that. No face, no case. No face, no case gives you away. You should say that's not him. Well, there wasn't a face attached to it, so you can't prove it. Like, who? Like, guilty people say that. Silly, thank you. When I go out into the summer heat, my face always ends up looking like hers, and I'm embarrassed. Overheating white person heart hands. Well, you know that there's an easy way around that, silly. Just never leave the air conditioning. It works for her. But she still looks like shit. Fronds of Tranquility, hello. This unbothered behemoth being totally unbothered. The brain mold really doing a number on her at this point. She honestly deserves everything she gets if she goes back in her condition. If she goes back to Syria, anything crazy, out of pocket, unfortunate that happens to her, I don't think anyone outside of like maybe her mods would feel bad for her. I don't think anyone feels that way about any of them, honestly. Like at this point, like we have just put on full display all of their lousy, poor decision making that when they do finally suffer the ultimate consequence, are we really going to be like, "Aw," like no, it's going to be like, I mean, the writing was on the wall. Like, look at the decisions they made. Smurf, thank you for those jewels. Chantal's Unflicked Bean, thank you so much for the jewels. I appreciate that.
Hard dick. It was not, from what I saw. So, you really don't know, actually, what a fucking fully hard dick looks like. And it's not surprising because you probably look like FFG. Ugly as fuck, tree lady, not getting any fucking sex. And these people are just gonna be forever mad because we just keep getting stronger and stronger. I wish I would have.
We just keep getting stronger and stronger. Our relationship is just ironclad, and you haters are so jealous. Oh my god.
Fucking revenge Pete, fucking cunt Bella's udders. I'm lazy to get up and go to the bathroom. That's sad. I'm tired of going to the bathroom. Like, it legit makes me not want to eat.
Wow. When you're so lazy that you don't want to stand up to go piss or shit. Chantal, why don't you just get a diaper? I mean, if you can spend money on a DoorDashed Blizzard, you can buy some diapers. I mean, really, just never leave the couch.
If I didn't have ravenous hunger. This next crap is dedicated to my
Ravenous hunger. Well, the GLP was supposed to help that, but you refuse to take it because you want to continue to eat. You like that ravenous hunger. Pocket Ghost Sonya, thank you for 5 months of Prime. I appreciate you joining the Twitch team. She'd get an infection so fast. She's like always on antibiotics anyway.
REW. I feel like whenever people make like comments about our sex life like that, it's like they're trying to trick me into talking about like the details, or like it also comes.
I'm not trying to trick her into giving away more information. I'm just, for me, like what I just said, like you're getting nothing out of this relationship. Nothing. I mean, sex is something that married people do. Like sharing bills, companionship. Like why else would anyone get married if there weren't benefits to it? I mean, what are you getting out of this? That's really what people are wondering when they bring up the sex stuff.
Off that they don't know anything about sex. Like they're clearly not.
Okay. Yeah, okay, you hear that, everybody? No one knows anything about sex. No one. Oh my god.
Like there's so many ways to have sex.
Oh, this is what she's gonna say now. There's a lot of ways to have sex. Just because it's not insertive penetrative doesn't mean that we aren't not doing it. Oh, that's how she's gonna try to get around this. Oh no, we do. Just not in the way that you guys think that we do. Oh my god. First of all, ew. Second of all, Chantal, like... Oh my god.
Especially when the man is in shape. If you're fat, like they think that fat.
When the man is in shape. So penetration is back on the table so long as one of you isn't a quarter ton. Like, sex ed with Chantal. I was not expecting this. But you know what? Whatever. If you want to talk about it, we can. Well, one of us is in shape. So one can perform. Is this on the exam? Yes, there will be a sex ed section on the exam. You're Minxie. Hello. I just followed you on X. If you see me, don't follow me for your own sake. Anyway, like the stream girls from me and my puppy Churro. Oh my god, you know that I'm a sucker for dogs named after food. Or other animals. That's such a cute name. Is your dog a Chihuahua by chance? Churro? I met a Chihuahua named Pico recently. Low-key kind of obsessed. Okay, if you don't want me to follow you back, I won't, I guess. Mrs. Pink Unicorn, thank you so much for the very generous super chat. I woke up mid-sleep to say hi. The guy I tried to indoctrinate sadly fell through, but don't worry, I'll bring more people around. Sadly, some of them just aren't meant to be zombie sheep. 5 a.m. heart hands, I'll catch you on the replay. I just picture Patrick waking up in a cold sweat at 3 a.m. to eat a Krabby Patty the same way that you woke up at 5 a.m. to send me 20 euros. I love it. But yeah, you know what? Not everyone has taste. Not everyone has humor. Not everyone has the personality to be involved in Girl World. So, good riddance to him. I'm glad that that fell through. And you'll find a new guy who is way more into stupid, funny online shit. We'll see you on the replay, Pink Unicorn. I'm still not over. There's many ways to have sex. Jordy's racist against chihuahuas. No, I like chihuahuas. I don't think that there isn't any dog breed that I dislike. Are there any dog breeds I dislike? I'm not a big fan of like those like really like frou-frou dogs. You know, at like dog shows, like poodles, like really frou-frou ones, like don't touch me, like a little like prissy dog. I don't like those. Like the ones that are like shaved but have like very curly hair, like on their paws or like on their head. Like I don't really care for them. But I like chihuahuas.
People just never have sex. It's so weird. I could get, like, think of it before when I was in the villa. Like, I had a new guy every week. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't have to travel.
No, you wouldn't. When she was living in the villa, I would have a new guy every week. No, the fuck you wouldn't, Chantal. Prior to the Middle East season, you had Matter. And you had like a couple guys that you slept with, like here and there. A new guy every week. No, the fuck you wouldn't.
To get any. But you can damn bet your fucking ass that I'm not gonna go all the way to a fucking another country that far and just like have a romanceless relationship. Like, what? I need to get a
Yeah, no, that would be crazy. You guys really think that I would move to Syria to not get laid? Like, that would be freaking insane. Who do you think that I am? Okay. So, you going down on this dude and him closing his eyes, like, that's the extent of their sex life. Got it. Well, no, we can't do the type of fornicating that you guys are thinking that we do, but like, you guys must just like not know anything about sex because there's a lot of ways to do it. I mean, like, if you're just like, how is that like, I don't know. I mean, to each their own, but like, that doesn't really seem like much of a sex life to me. Like, him like closing his eyes and plugging his nose and his ears and then just like you'd like do whatever you want to him. Like, how is that pleasurable to you? Because like you can't convince me that he's eating at Arby's. Like, I think if at most, like if I'm being generous here, I think that maybe he lets her, but like he's not eating at Arby's. Like there's no recip. Close your eyes and think of the queen. This reminds me of Rosie posting that she's the queen of blowjobs. I don't remember that. New topic, please. She brought it up. It's not like I brought any of this up. She brought it up. I just got on and this is the first thing I'm hearing. Salah, we have the meats. Zoe, thank you for all those jewels. I appreciate that. Pigeon, hey Pigeon. Hey, how you? I saw the Odyssey today at the theater next to Chantal's place. Cute vintage early 2000s vibes. The Odyssey was amazing. I have yet to see it. I'll probably watch it soon. It's like very long though, isn't it? It's like 3 hours long. Yeah. Well, I hope that you had a nice time. It sounds like you did. Thank you, Pigeon. I appreciate that. Early 2000s. Melly Mellow Mellis, thank you so much. I was crying, then I saw you were live, and I'm all better now. Your Chantal videos bring me peace. Thank you for being here all these years. Can't wait for Syria round 2. Wait, is it round 4? I can't keep track. I don't know. Did she leave Syria and then go back? Wasn't there like a... I might be misremembering, but I kind of thought that maybe there was a part... Like, when she was in Syria, she left for like a few days and went to Qatar to hang out in an air-conditioned hotel, and then she went back again. I think that she did that. So technically this would be round 3. But I guess, like, more so, it's round 2. Jesse the Zebra, hello. I had a cath test done and found out my CHF is HFPEF. It means my heart pumps okay, but doesn't relax and fill properly. Here's my cath test tax. Cath test tax. Your heart's pumping okay, but it doesn't relax and fill properly. There's got to be a drug to fix that. There's a drug for everything. Well, it's better to know what the problem is than to not know, so glad that you're being able to get these tests done and find the appropriate course of action for you, Jesse. Heart hands back to you. Cath test heart hands. Elliot, hey Elliot. The last Foodie stream absolutely killed me. Chantal and Dessert is like those girls with the bracelets down their arm walking into the Pandora store. Girly Pop knew she was about to get a sale. Well, I am glad to hear that you are enjoying the Chantal streams. I certainly do as well. Thank you so much for that. She went to live in her car for a bit. Yeah, but didn't she go and live in Qatar? Yeah, she went to Qatar for the money she grifted from the Salah stream. Yeah, that's what I thought, K-Bear. I remember her leaving because she was like, I can't do this without air conditioning. I can't do this. And then she went, and then, she went and she stayed in the hotel for a week. She's like, I just need to get away. Tossed salad. Tossed salad. Oh my god. That's hysterical. She stole most of Sasa's money and went to Qatar to eat herself sick with room service. Yeah, I remember distinctly because there was one clip where she got on and she was like, hello? I would like to order room service, please. I think I actually have that video saved on my phone for some weird reason. She ate a club sandwich and got Outback. Yes, you're right, Susan. Yeah, good memory. Imagine going somewhere for pleasure and sitting in the hotel eating room service. Well, she wasn't going to go out and explore. I think that she just, she wanted to soak up all of the air conditioning that she could. I mean, she's going to have a rude awakening when she gets back there. I mean, to go from air conditioning constantly to none at all in, the fucking desert, that's got to be such a stark contrast. Nitro Riot, thank you for all of those jewels. I appreciate that. Plain Old Cats, thank you as well. Crazy Hamster, thank you so much. Nasty Fat Bitch 26. Thank you so much for the corgi. I really appreciate that, NFB. Thank you, thank you. That almost was like Nicole Page Brooks, NFB. From Atlanta, Georgia. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Douglas. Hello, Douglas. Thanks for being here, Jordy. No mention needed. Oh. Well, I read it anyway. I read all super chats. Thank you, Douglas. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you, thank you. Nasty Fat Bitch with a super chat as well. Don't worry, Jord. The newest trip to Syria will be different than last time. Chantal knows what she's doing. Duh. I've done this before. All of you are just jealous. Anyone telling me that I shouldn't be going to Syria is just a hater, and they hate to see me happy. There's lots of ways to have sex. That's going to be my quote of the week. There are a lot of ways to have sex. Flips hair. Flips hair that she doesn't have. That's why it's so funny seeing her smug right now. Enjoy, cutie. Why would he even allow her to come to Syria if his cash cow's not producing? Because it's not that he wants her there. He's actually explicitly told her in the past, do not come. Do not. You know that like famous Kamala Harris video where she's like, don't come. Do not come. Like that was him to her. Like, do not come to Syria. But like, she's so fucking stupid and like lonely and like her life has no meaning. Like she's gonna go over there, regardless of what he says.
My butt back in shape. I used to have a nice butt. Now it's like
Ew. I used to have a nice butt.
weird. I hate all y'all bitches. Fresh Vagisil. Yes, you don't want it to expire. You gotta use it on your coochie coo. Okay, I gotta go bathroom. I gotta get off here and go to bed. But I'll try to be on earlier tomorrow. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Thanks again, Nina. Thank you guys for beezing, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Damn. Honestly, you guys, we might do Chantal again tomorrow night because, I mean, tonight was all about, like, Syria talk and all about, like, her wanting to go back and everything. But there was, like, another rage over the weekend that we didn't even get to take a look at. I mean, like, and her eating this blue donut, too. I mean, we only did, like, we did one 21-minute video across 2 hours. God damn, can I talk? Honestly, maybe we'll do a second night of Chantal tomorrow as well. I mean, it's not like we have Amber Lynn to cover. I mean, we could do Rosie, but we could always push her back to Wednesday. Yeah, maybe we'll do Chantal again tomorrow night too, if that's cool with you guys. So that's going to be it for tonight's stream. There is going to be a new episode on More Geordie tomorrow for anyone that's interested. It will go live at 1 p.m. Eastern. It's a really long one. I didn't realize until I started to put the clips together. Tomorrow's More Geordie episode is like 2 hours long. So look for that if that interests you. I will see you guys very soon. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Melissa, thank you so much for that final jewel of the night. I appreciate the finger heart. Okay, so that'll be Chantal tomorrow. We're going to continue again with, I think, more Chantal tomorrow. So, yeah, in the meantime, there'll be a new More Geordie. All right, everybody. Have a good rest of your night. Take care. I will see you soon. We need Nova content. We do need Nova content. All right, guys.